Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan salam sejahtera. Alhamdulillah, bersyukur kepada Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala dapat kita bersama-sama pada petang yang mulia ini dalam Taklimat MUET. Saya Encik Muhammad Hafiz bin Muhammad Arif, pegawai eksekutif daripada bahagian Haiwan Pelajar. Bersama saya pada petang ini iaitu Puan Sathiyaperba, anak perempuan Subramaniam, Penyelaras MUET di Pusat Asasi, di mana beliau akan memberikan maklumat dan gambaran mengenai kepentingan peperiksaan MUET khususnya kepada pelajar asasi. Seperti biasa, sebelum saya meneruskan taklimat pada petang ini, saya nak memperingatkan kepada pelajar supaya jaga etika penulisan anda dan kurangkan penulisan yang berbentuk perbualan yang tidak berkaitan dengan taklimat ini. Okey, ini memberikan kita nak bagi amanah kepada guru setia untuk kita pick up soalan-soalan yang berkaitan dengan taklimat dan mudah untuk penyampai kita memberi jawapan kepada pelajar. Okey, dan link kehadiran akan dipaparkan selepas tamat sahaja sesi taklimat ini berlangsung. Dan tanpa saya membuang masa, saya menjemput Puan Sathia, Penyelaras MUET untuk menyampaikan taklimat dan ucapan. Dipersilakan Puan Sathia.
Terima kasih Encik Hafiz. Hi everyone, good afternoon. First of all, I would like to congratulate each and every one of you. And we're actually very excited to meet you face to face from next Monday. But first things first, this session is for me to give you a briefing on MUET, which stands for Malaysian University English Test. I'm your moderator or rather speaker for today, and I'm Madam Sathya. Sathiyaperba is a bit long. So when you meet me, you can just call me Madam Sathya. Okay, so what is MUET and why is this briefing very important to all our students who are joining us at Pusat Asasi UiTM. So what is MUET first of all? Your MUET grade is a measure of your English language proficiency and your language preparedness to pursue your first degree at any of our local universities, University Awam. So if you would like to apply for public universities, MUET is compulsory. You must have MUET band or rather the MUET results to apply for any degree program. And please take note, dear students, the requirements for different program, different faculty is different. It requires different MUET results. Like for example, just an example, let's take University A. Public University A, and you would like to apply for law, for example. The minimum requirement could be band 4. Then you have to have minimum band 4 in order for you to apply for this law program, degree in law. So similarly, it goes the same with other universities, other degree programs as well. So we need to find out. So before you apply, you need to find out which university, which degree, which faculty requires what is the minimum requirement. Okay, next. What are the components that we would be covering in MUET? Listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Listening test takes about 50 minutes to 1 hour. And if you take a look, the maximum score for listening test is 90 marks. Whereas for speaking, it's just a half an hour test. I'll explain more in detail about this shortly. Reading and writing, 75 minutes each. And if you take a look at the maximum score, it is 90 marks for every skill. So that would give us a total of 360 marks. So when we look at the total marks of 360, this is where the students will be placed, in which category students will be placed. Like for example, let's say a student were to get 331 marks to 360, then this student is a proficient user of the English language, and the band, or the result that the student would get is 5 plus. That's the highest. That's the highest. And then if you take a look, 294 to 330 is also proficient, band 5. And then it goes down, right up until a basic user, band 1, at 1 to 35 marks. So this is how students would be placed. Okay, next, we know about MUET. You've been hearing about MUET. Some of you may have also heard about MOD. In full, it is MUET on demand. So when we look at the term on demand itself, it tells us that, this version of the MUET is on demand. It is held on demand, and it's really in demand. Okay, now let's take a look at what are the differences between MUET and MUET on demand. The first one, we refer to MUET as regular sitting. The fees is RM 100 ringgit. On the other hand, MUET on demand is 250. Wow, why is it so expensive? Or rather, why is it so much higher than the regular sitting? Take a look at the third point. For the regular sitting, results will be released after 2 months. On the other hand, for MOD, results will be released in about 3 weeks. Less than 3 weeks, sometimes students actually get their results. Okay, then coming back to where can I sit for the regular sitting? It's conducted in almost all the states, schools, universities, colleges, etc. On the other hand, MUET on demand is conducted only at MPM, Majlis Peperiksaan Malaysia, and Eco Sky, Kuala Lumpur. So far for now, but we are hoping that there'll be more centers open for MUET on demand as well. And the last significant difference that I would like to share with you is MUET is held, or rather conducted, in 3 sessions in 1 year. In 1 year. March, April, June, July, and the next one that is coming up is the October-November session. On the other hand, MUET on demand is held in most months. 1 session in most months. Sometimes, if we are lucky, we may get 2 sessions in a certain month. Okay. If you have any questions, like Encik Hafiz said, you may type it out in the comment box. I'll address them later. Okay, next, let's take a look. Now, this is very, very important, dear students. We are looking at MUET 2023 calendar. If we were to take a look at this slide, we know that March, April for this year, it's over. June, July, June is over, July is coming to an end. So the only session we have available for this year is the one that is coming up in October, November. We refer to it as MUET Sesi 3. And if we were to look at this, take a look at this slide, dear students, we will see that the registration starts on the 2nd of August. Now, dear students, please take note. You are not calon sekolah, you are not calon institusi. You are calon persendirian individu, which means the registration for you starts on the 2nd of August And the last day to register is on the 23rd of August. Yeah, so when you register as calon persendirian. Okay. Now, if let's say school or tingkatan 6, college tingkatan 6 and all, they would register as calon sekolah. Yeah, but yours, you come under calon persendirian. And if you take a look, please do not get confused, ya, students. For calon sekolah atau institusi, the pendaftaran was already open on the 12th July. But for you, it will only open on 2nd of August, yeah, and you will be here with us. I think it's going to be next week actually, yeah. So we will actually guide you on how to go about this. Okay. What are the important dates that we must remember for MUET session 3? The first, as I mentioned, 2nd of August, where registration opens. And the second date is 23rd of August when the registration closes. Now, students, please take note. 2nd of August until the 23rd of August, it's about 3 weeks, exactly 3 weeks actually. Please do not think, it's okay, I have 3 weeks to register. No, we don't have that 3 weeks to register. Only on paper, only on paper, it says 3 weeks. So why is Miss Satya saying not 3 weeks, but the date here shows 3 weeks? Now comes the important part. The availability of the examination centers. Okay, now that brings us to the following date. Speaking test for MUET will be held on 30th, 31st October, 1st, 2nd, 6th, and 7th November. Now, wow, 6 days. Yes, 6 days allocated by Majlis Peperiksaan Malaysia. But for you as a candidate, you will be given only one of the 6 dates. Student A, you may get 30th October. Student B, you may get 1st November. Student C, you may get the 7th of November. Now, what is important here, students, is 30th, 31st October, 1, 2, 6, and 7 November, they fall during our semester. Yeah, our semester will be going on, which means all of you will be here with us on campus. It's going to be held in week 12 and week 13. And the fourth date, listening, reading, and writing tests. 3 tests will be conducted on the same day. It will be held on the 18th of November, 2023. It's a Saturday. And this is our week 14. The last day of our lecture is 17 November 2023. This is just the day after 18th of November, which means again, you are going to be on campus. So students, this is why it's very important for all of you to register at a center which is close to our campus, because you're all going to be here. So we cannot advise you can go back home to your hometown, because you would be doing a lot of traveling to go to come back. Classes will be missed. Yeah, so since you're going to be here, please register at a center close to our campus. Okay. Now, I have shared with you so far about MUET session 3. I would also like to share with you MUET on demand. Yeah, and this is the calendar from August onwards. If we take a look, the test session is in August, 1 session. September, there are 2 sessions. October, there are 2. November, there's one, and December, there is one. But, more details will be given to you. I'll actually share the slides as well. And in fact, your lecturers would also be giving you more information on this. But if you take a look, the registration dates for August, it's already over. Yeah, but for September, it starts in July until the 7th of August. Now, the thing is, students, we would personally advise you not to sign up for MUET on demand for August, September, October. Yeah, but if you want to sign up for November or December, it's up to you. I'll share with you shortly why. Yeah, why we do not advise you to register for August, September, and October. Oh, so much of suspense and surprises. Yeah. Okay, come. Let's take a look. How to register? Number one, yeah, as calon persendirian. This is the website. The moment you put MUET registration in Google, it's going to take you directly to this website. Yeah, MUET mpm.edu.my home. And then you register, very important, students, as calon persendirian. Okay, next. These are the announcements and the rules and regulations on how to register. Yeah, for private candidates, that's calon persendirian. This is by Malaysian Examination Council, Majlis Peperiksaan Malaysia. Okay. Next, this is the user guide, how to go about registering. Step 1, you need to choose available test center. Step 2, fill in your personal information completely. Step 3, we need to proceed with online payment. Yeah, whether debit or credit cards and all that, everything is done online. And step 4, students, this is also very, very important. After you have registered and you have made payment, please remember to get your statement of registration. Yeah, the registration slip. And please save it. Save it in your phone, save it in your laptop. You must have it you must have the proof of payment and proof of registration. Yeah, because we may need it for sometimes, because when we are working with systems, yeah, we are working with systems and online and all that, we have to remember, I know I registered. I don't know why I didn't get my pay. I know I registered. I don't have my payment slip. I don't have my registration slip. How are we then to show MPM, Majlis Peperiksaan Malaysia, that we have registered? We can say, oh, hi, why didn't I get my test center? I know I registered. What is the proof? Yeah, so this is our proof that, oh yeah, I have my payment voucher. So when we forward it to them, they'll go like, okay, fine, you have registered, you have made payment, we will give you a center. Yeah, okay. So these are the steps, and if at all you feel that I'm going a little bit too fast, not to worry, because we will actually guide you on the registration day as well. Yeah, okay. Now, these are the nearest test centers or examination centers around Dengkil campus. And students, please take note, these are suggestions only. Yeah, but when I say suggestions only, take them seriously as well, because these are the nearest, yeah, in Selangor, closest to our campus. Putrajaya, Cyberjaya, Sungai Pelek, Kajang, Puchong, Subang Jaya, Sepang. Yeah, that does not mean these are the only centers available. There are actually many more. Your lecturer will share with you the complete list of test centers available around campus. Yeah, okay, now when I mentioned to you, wait, hold on. I would like to go back to this slide to actually show you, once again, why did Miss Satya say, even though we have 3 weeks to register, Why is Miss Satya stressing? I'm stressing to you. Why is she saying we have to register fast? Okay, now, basically, it's the availability of seats. Every test center, they have limited places available. One center may have 500, another center may have 100, another center may have 250. So we really do not know. So what happens is, those candidates, and remember, remember, dear students, you are not the only ones who would be registering for MUET Sesi 3. You are not the only one. Nationwide, there'll be diploma students, diploma students registering. There could be polytechnic students. There could be, STPM students taking for the second time. Maybe, they are private candidates. They are not attached to a school, so they would like to take MUET again. So we are actually, if I may use the term, competing, quote unquote. We are competing. And not only that, take a look at Pusat Asasi itself. There are, let's say, about 2,000 or 3,000 of you. All of you are actually also competing with each other in order to secure a place nearest to the campus, so that it's convenient for you to go for the speaking test as well as the writing test, writing, reading, and listening. So what happens is, the later you register, or students register, the nearest test centers will all be taken, will be full. So what happens if the nearest ones are full? We have to choose a center that is a little bit further. A little bit further. Maybe not around here. Kuala Selangor, for example. Gombak, for example. A little bit further from our campus. And we also have to remember the convenience. How are we going to travel to these places? So we have to take note of all this. How are we going to go? Because twice for you have to go for speaking, and then again for the writing, for the written test. So please register fast. If you were to ask me, 2nd of August. Okay, now registration opens at 10 a.m. 10 a.m. So what happens is, sometimes MPM will open registration early, 9 o'clock or 9:15 or maybe 9:30. So students, on the 2nd of August, all of you have to be on standby. Standby with your laptop or with your phone with good internet connection for you to register. Our lecturers here, they are aware. They are aware that MUET registration will take place on 2nd of August. So even though they are aware, it is actually advisable on the 2nd of August, for courtesy, out of respect, you mentioned to your lecturer, sir, or, Mr. So and so, or Madam So and so, MUET registration is starting today. We are all going to be on our phones to register. Please, we would like to seek your permission to allow us to register. They'll all understand, because everybody here knows how urgent and how important MUET registration is. So 3 weeks is on paper. So we do it as fast as we can. Okay. So next, what I would like to share with you is, I've already shared with you on how to register, the 4 steps. Please save your payment slip and your registration slip. Now, I would like to share with you something else. Okay. It is MUET. So what is ELC 080? ELC 080 is a course that is offered to science, engineering, and law students. So TESOL students might be wondering, how about us? How about us? Well, for TESOL students, workshops will be conducted for you on MUET. So now, what is 080? ELC 080 is a course that will be taught to you, and it is similar to MUET. Take note, yeah, students, I did not say it's the same. It is similar to MUET, which means when we teach you ELC 080, we are teaching you to handle, to tackle, to answer ELC 080 and MUET. Yeah, okay, and MUET. So the skills that we teach you for or in ELC 080, you would be able to apply those skills also in MUET. Yeah, okay. So how nice. Yeah, how nice you're actually being taught, yeah, on how to take MUET as well, sit for MUET as well. And there is a manual. Yeah, there is a manual for ELC 080. And the title of the manual is Ace Your English, a guide to foundation studies, and that's the cover. That's the cover of the manual. Yeah, okay. And how do I purchase the manual? Your lecturer, ELC 08 lecturer, will advise you accordingly. Yeah, they'll tell you how to go about purchasing the manual and all that. Yeah, and just to share with you, since I'm already here with you, the manual is RM 30 ringgit. Yeah, so it's about 300 plus pages and a lot of tips, notes, and what do you call practices, exercises for students to do. And the manual also has past MUET session papers. Yeah, so which means the manual covers both. Okay, next. Any questions that you have? Encik Hafiz, ada soalan dari pelajar?
Okay, thank you Pak Satya. Okay,
Ya.
ada juga saya tengok soalan. Okay, kalau kita dapat band yang rendah untuk MUET, boleh dijelaskan balik?
Boleh, boleh. Yeah, your question is, if at all, yeah, you find that this MUET band is low and you want to achieve a higher band, yes, you can retake MUET. Yeah, and let's say there are two situations. Number one, let's say you get a reasonably high band, katalah 4. Let's say band 4. But to you personally, yeah, 4. I was hoping to get 5. Then you take MUET again, and you get the band 5. So when you apply for degree, obviously you will declare your higher band 5. On the other hand, let's say, I must give you this example. Let's say the first time you took, you got a 4, and then you go like, no, I think I want to take again. I want to take MUET again. And let's say the band is 3.5. Now you've got the first time you took, you got a 4. Second time you got 3.5. Alamak, when I want to apply for degree, do I give the higher band or do I give the latest band? You give the higher band 4. Even though you have taken the latest one is 3.5, not to worry. You declare the higher band. Yeah, okay. I hope I've answered your question. Okay.
Okay, this one, can we take for the next year session?
Okay, Hazil. Dari Haziq. Okay, Haziq, thank you for your question. Yeah, actually, many of us would think, why not I take it next year? Okay, let me give you two reasons, main reasons why we advise you to take it this year. Number one, as I mentioned, you will be taught ELC 080 throughout the semester for more science and engineering students, yeah. What we taught you, and ELC 080, you are also going to take the test, assessments in ELC 080. Whatever you have learned pertaining to MUET, everything is fresh in your mind. And then you go like, okay, I know this, I remember this, everything, because you've learned it and you remember it. That's the reason, first reason why you are advised to take MUET session 3 this year. Another reason is, yeah, dear students, I don't think only Haziq wants to know. Yeah, I'm sure a few others would like to know too. What happens if you take next year? Next year would be in March, April. Yeah, next year would be in March, April. If you were to take in March, April, when will you get your results? In June. Yeah, in June. But you need your MUET results to apply for degree. And degree application is much earlier than that. Ah, so we wouldn't want you to miss the boat. Yeah, that's the reason why we advise you to take MUET session 3 this year. So if you were to take it in October, November, January 2024, you will already get your results. So you have it, you have your results. So when the degree application, the preliminary application and all opens, you have it to apply. So that is why we advise you to take it this year. Yeah, these are the two main reasons. And not only that, the longer, the later you take, and then you've got to revise again, open your book again. Oh, what did my lecturer say last year about this, about this? These are the reasons. Yeah, so might as well, as much as possible, take it and finish it this year. Okay? Yeah, Encik
Okay,
Hafiz.
next. Hmm. Hmm. Rasa ramai yang confused ni about the fee of the registration. Maybe Madam Satya boleh ulang balik ke? Boleh ke?
MUET dan MOD,
Okay.
ya? Okay. Yeah,
Yes, yes.
I understand that you are confused with the fees. Yeah. Okay. Now, there are two versions of MUET. Number one is regular sitting. The regular sitting is the one which I mentioned to you, session 3, 2023, which is in October, November. The fees for that is RM 100. So when you register, you pay online, you only pay 100 ringgit. 100 ringgit plus tax, I think it's about 1 ringgit, about 101 ringgit. Now, let's just say, ayo, I really, really tried so hard to register for the regular MUET, but I couldn't. All the test centers are full. I can't register. So what choice do we have? Wait on demand. I need the results. I need the results to register for degree. What choice do I have? If I am going to wait for the next regular sitting, it's only in March, April. So do I have another option? Yes, MUET on demand. November, December. Why not August, September, October? Because we would still be teaching you ELC 080. Yeah, so while we are teaching you, we would only be ending our semester in November, right? You may not be ready. That is why. So November and December, safe. But the thing is, it's 250 ringgit. Why? Because you're going to get your results within 2 to 3 weeks, you're going to get your results. Yeah, so that's the reason. Yeah, actually, if I were to tell you, yeah, you have a choice, but why pay 250? Yeah, when I can pay only 100 and sit for the test. And remember, students, if I have in my mind, alah, tak naklah berebut. I tak naklah berebut register for MUET, on the 2nd of August, right? 2nd of August. Tak apalah, I nak ambil MOD. Yeah, there's another catch. Again, MOD seats are even more limited. Yeah, because if we take a look at this, it's conducted at very few places. The test centers are only 2 or 3. Yeah, whereas for regular sitting, you have the whole state of Selangor. And if need be, alamak, seluruh Selangor dah penuh. Go to the nearest state. Yeah, maybe Perak or maybe Negeri Sembilan. No choice. Yeah, no choice because it's so important to have the MUET results. Okay. Yeah, Encik Hafiz. Zaid, there is no ebook version. Is there an ebook version for the book, right? There's no ebook version because all our classes are conducted face to face here at Pusat Asasi UiTM. So when you have ELC 080 class, you'll be meeting your lecturer twice, in a week for the formal lesson. Your lecturer would be using the printed book in class. Yeah, so you'll be doing in class, you'll be going through the notes in class together with your friends and your lecturer. So we don't have an ebook version. Yeah, okay. Okay, Encik Hafiz.
Okay, Puan Sathya, thank you untuk ni. Saya rasa setakat tu sajalah kot soalan yang ada. Sebab rasanya dia repeat the soalan. Jadi maybe kita akan share di slide dalam kesimpulan yang
Okay.
Okay, Puan Sathya.
Yeah, students, not to worry. Yeah, some of you, while you're listening, you may have, the same questions or different questions, but not to worry because your ELC 080 lecturer will actually guide you and inform you and give you enough information accordingly. So you are in good hands. Yeah, so not to worry. So wish you all the best, dear students. And I think I'm going to meet most of you when you come here to physically. Yeah, so with that note, congratulations once again and thank you for having me in this platform. Encik Hafiz, terima kasih kerana memberikan peluang ini ya untuk berkongsi informasi tentang MUET.
Okay, sama-sama. Thank you juga Puan Sathya sebab sudi spend time petang ni lah untuk memberi taklimat MUET kepada pelajar-pelajar baru kita ni. So saya harapkan pelajar-pelajar ni akan mendapatkan maklumat-maklumat ni dalam grup Telegram nanti. And sebarang pertanyaan boleh saja call Puan Sathya pada nombor yang kita telah ketengahkan tadi. Jadi terima kasih sekali lagi kepada Puan Sathya. Dan saya nak maklumkan kepada para pelajar, link kehadiran akan saya paparkan selepas ini di ruangan chat ataupun anda boleh scan QR code. Okey, terima kasih sekali lagi. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and thank you Puan Sathya.
Thank you.